Maybe what they've been telling you isn't true. Are canned vegetables really healthy for you? A lot of us know that canned vegetables kills off a lot of bacteria, and we can store canned vegetables for a very long time. But is it the healthiest choice for us? As many of us have canned vegetables right now in our cupboard or in our prepper pantry, canned vegetables may not be the best choice for our health. Important emergency preparedness information you guys should know about coming right up. If you guys happen to be brand new here, welcome to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and we go over news and awareness, stuff that you would probably want to know about. If you find value in that, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Alongside with emergency preparedness, we need good education. Most of us know that vegetables are part of a nutritious, healthy diet. But the question today that we're going over is, are they really healthy for you or not? First and foremost, first off, straight out of the gate, I know I've been preaching on this, but a lot of bioengineered foods, and you wouldn't believe it, but yes, canned food goods, you're gonna start picking those up here. And no joke, in this video right up here, I show you that canned foods are starting to have bioengineered foods in them. That's getting crazy because I show you guys in this video, if you haven't watched this one, I'll leave it up at the end screen, but it's honestly getting harder and harder to find food that doesn't have it versus has it. Now, a lot of us are prepping canned vegetables and canned foods in general because they last a long time. We know that it's gonna be a little bit less on the nutritional value, but along with bioengineered foods, it's coming in with a lot of extra preservatives and artificial flavors. Let me start by giving you guys some good information on the difference between canned food and fresh vegetables. Most vegetables have a rich source of vitamins, minerals, fiber, dietary fiber, and antioxidants. A lot of people aim to have a lot of vegetables in their diet daily. Even if you're on keto, a popular diet right now, you aim for about 7 to 10 cups a day. Now, I'm sure most of you already know this, but fresh vegetables are typically higher nutritional value than, say, canned vegetables or even frozen vegetables. The less you process them, oftentimes the better. Canning requires extremely high heat to kill foodborne bacteria, which makes canned food shelf stable. However, water-soluble vitamins, including lots of vitamins like B vitamins and C vitamins, are heat sensitive, and those break down during canning processes. And like I said, canning these vegetables comes with a high heat process to kill the foodborne bacteria. When it comes to health promoting antioxidants, canned vegetables, much less than frozen vegetables, and both can expose you to BPAs, chemical used to line metal cans. And research has found that BPA can leach into foods and is linked to an increased risk in breast and prostate cancer and may cause infertility. And for those of you that have been known to look for a deal, the dented cans, watch out there. Although it can be extremely rare, damaged food cans can carry Clostridium, which is a neurotoxic bacteria that can cause food poisoning. So if you've ever had vomiting, diarrhea, or nausea and you ate out of a dented can, possibility. So before I get to the key takeaways of this message, even though canned foods can be good for an emergency situation, especially if you don't have anything else. I know a lot of you that have watched our videos and say, hey, I can't afford a freeze dryer. Thrive Life freeze-dried food may be the healthiest option out there for stocking up food when it comes to long-term, lightweight, and high nutritional value. So far, this freeze-dried food is the best stuff I can find out there. Process they use and the freshness of the food that they use, I can't find the quality matched or better out there. And the prices and the sales on this stuff from month to month are amazing. I'll leave links in the description, also pinned in the comments, in case this freeze-dried food is the ticket for you. I mean, canned vegetables, the more you learn, the crazier it gets. Increased glycemic load in some canned vegetables. Beans, tomatoes, pumpkins, that means rapidly absorbed and giving you blood sugar spikes. A lot of them have added salt to keep the bacteria down. And some canned vegetables get sugar added to them to increase shelf stability. Some canned vegetables that do get added sugar oftentimes, peas, beets, canned ginger, carrots, often get sugar added. You guys gotta be really careful. Even tomatoes, right back there, bioengineered food in tomatoes. And that's what I'm talking about. Look right there. Why in a can of tomatoes would you need 12 grams of sugar? And that's in about 2.5 servings. So 2.5 times 12 grams of sugar. Seriously? Oh, and how about we go ahead and add 480 milligrams, which is 21% of sodium, times 2.5. That's what I'm saying. You think that you're getting vegetables, you're getting a lot more than vegetables. Here we go again. Just a can of sweet peas, right? Oh, big old huge non-GMO. But you're still getting 740 milligrams, which is 32% of the can of sodium. And why in the heck do they need 11 grams of sugar? So here's what I'm talking about. No salt added, but you gotta watch out. You still got sugar added, so they're giving you a bunch of extra sugar instead of the sodium. Here's another one to watch out for. When you see with natural sea salt, have you guys looked into how they harvest sea salt? They basically scrape up entire ground of the seafloor, which has got plastics, who knows what's down there, and that's where they're getting the sea salt. And when it comes to great value, guys, I would be skeptical as all get out. I mean, here we go again. Tons of sodium, 13%, just in a can of green beans. As you can see, they went ahead and added some sugar. The ingredients look pretty basic: green beans, water, and salt. But again, you don't need the salt. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Non-BPA, that's a good thing, but you're still probably gonna get other bad things. 7 grams of sugar. You've got not too bad on the sodium, but a lot of times when you guys see less sodium, it's gonna be in the sugar. You're gonna see the sugar as a replacement. Here we go, great value, right? Peas, diced carrots, but on the ingredients, you got peas, water, carrots, and then boom, sugar and salt. So here's another good example, great value tomato, condensed soup, a lot of stuff with great value. You're gonna turn around the can, and you're gonna see right there, contains bioengineered food. Not what I'm picking. 21% sodium, 12 grams of sugar, times 2.5. When it comes to shopping at grocery stores now, you're gonna have a harder time finding stuff that doesn't contain bioengineered foods than it does. So that's what I'm saying, guys. I can't even come through a store anymore. It's becoming harder and harder to find stuff that doesn't have bioengineered foods. It's on nearly everything, so be reading your labels. Back in the day, just for kicks, chili, right there, contains bioengineered ingredients in a good old can of chili. Gall dang. I might have to dig into it a little bit deeper, but good old stag chili does not have bioengineered foods. So, at least labeled on its label. So this still might be a decent option. Moral of the story, canned foods, not as good as fresh vegetables. The high heat process kills a ton of nutrients and a lot of the vitamins. That high heat also delivers a hard punch to those antioxidants that you want. So when you take your hard-earned money and buy food for emergency preparedness or even for daily use, you might consider something with higher nutritional value, better preserved freshness, and probably a longer shelf life. And a little tip for those families out there, kids love the freeze-dried fruits. No kidding, this can of pineapple will be gone in a day. And I don't know any parent out there that's gonna complain about their kids eating vegetables and fruits. I'm not kidding, they love them. So are canned vegetables good for you? If you're starving, yes. And the fact of the matter is there's other long-term preserved methods that's gonna be a lot healthier for you. Do canned foods have unhealthy additives? A lot of them do, including the bioengineered foods, which I'm seeing newly labeled on the back of some of these canned foods that we have all bought for years to stockpile. Traces of BPA, artificial additives, and preservatives to help with the long-term shelf life. Are fresh vegetables and freeze-dried vegetables from Thrive Life better than canned food, better than canned vegetables? Generally, they will contain more nutrients than canned vegetables. If you must buy canned foods, canned vegetables, try to find the BPA-free, low sodium, and no sugar added. And of course, the no added artificial flavors or preservatives. So there you have it, a little bit of education, stuff you probably didn't know about. Again, I'll leave a link to Thrive Life down below. Lots of good sales all the time. Definitely some affordable prices. And if you guys want to know more about what they're hiding in our consumer goods and our foods in those grocery stores, watch one of these 2 videos up here if you missed them. As I know more, I'll keep you guys informed. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you on the next one.